indices. After indices, I'll just take a few currency pairs that we're gonna tackle. But first of all, I will start analyzing the indices, which is a German 30, US 30, and a NAS 100. So we're gonna just start analyzing a NAS 100. This is my previous analysis that I did, but it's not the previous, but it's okay. Let's just start from the scratch, analyzing the market to see what really happened for tomorrow as we are going to work. Because of normal, if you don't work like now, December, you can't trade. You are going to waste your money by December. So it's a good time for now to trade in a foreigners exchange market. It's the right time because of once you'll be trading this now, it's going to be easy because of soon as possible, we are going to have a lot of holidays. So you must work. It's the right time to work right now. It's a good time to work right now because of normally, if you don't give yourself time right now, hey, for the coming weeks during the December, I'm telling you, you can't make it anything. So let's just start for analyzing a Nasdaq, which is indices itself. So I'll just put a watermark, and then I'll start analyzing the market from the bigger time frame, which is the monthly time frame, as I'm using a top-down analysis, so that we can understand the terminology that I'm using. As we can see that there are some other things that you cannot see on the monthly time frame, but once you move to a weekly time frame, something will start to be clear. From monthly time frame, from a weekly time frame, there are some other things or zones that you cannot see on the weekly time frame, but just to move to a weekly, something will start to be clear. As H4 is where that I will started to realize that I have the continuation pattern or the reversal pattern. So H1 is mainly used for the entry point. Normally H1 for me, for the strategy that I'm using, before I can even talk about, hey, I will enter this trade, I have to look at H1 and then 15 minutes. After 15 minutes is the time that I will just go to a 30 minutes is the way that I'm analyzing the market, is the strategy that I'm using. So normally we are going to start analyzing NS 100 from a monthly time frame. As we are going to analyze the monthly NS 100 from the monthly time frame, normally what we need to understand on the indices are one-way market. Let's not confuse ourselves. Indices is a one-way market. You'll realize from the biggest time frame, the market have been give us impulsive. When you see the selling opportunity, it's a short movement, or I will say it's a corrective movement. You'll be trading the corrective movement. It's not like you are wrong once you are trading the corrective movement, but indices are a one-way market. Most of the time, indices it's a buying opportunity. It's a buying opportunity. It's a buying opportunity. So as we're gonna start, I'm gonna just mark my lowest level, and I will just mark my highest level. And then where I put a trend line, I have to be aware. I have to make sure that I put a trend line at the right weeks, because of normal, if you don't put a trend line at the good zone, there is no way that you'll be trading well, and then the market is going to show you something that is not there. You're looking that it's a breakout, only to find out it's a false breakout. So it's very, very important the way you put a trend line, the way you pointed your zone, the way you pointed drawing your patterns. So it's very, very, very important to understand those stuff. But normally, if you just analyzing the way you want, and then you're just trying to make your chart be smart, I'm telling you guys, you are going to find yourself on the trap. So normally we are not supposed to find ourselves on the trap. So as I'm on a monthly time frame, as you can see right now, there are some other things that I cannot see from a biggest time frame as I'm on a monthly time frame. But normally I started to realize that the market have been giving us what? Oh, who's calling me right? Hello? Sorry, guys, sorry. There is a call that was disturbing me, but it's okay. So normally, as we can see right now, there is nothing clear. We don't understand what really happened, and then there is no way that we'll say, let's take a position here. Remember, once you take a position. Apology, guys. Okay, please, guys, mute your mic, because we don't have time to say mute your mic. I'm gonna just remove people if people they don't mute their mic. So, apology, guys. There is a call that was disturbing me, and then that's why you see my network is taking. So, apology. So currently, right now, as we can see that what the market is doing right now, the market it managed to give us a corrective move after giving us an impulsive move, and the corrective move, we're expecting new high, or we are going to bounce at this level and form information. So right now, there is nothing clear as we can see. So I'm gonna just move, go to another time frame, which is a weekly time frame, as there are some other zones that I cannot see, or there are some other pattern that I cannot see on a monthly time frame, but just to move to a weekly time frame, something will start to be clear. I'm gonna just move to a weekly time frame. So currently, right now, we're still on the weekly time frame. As you can see, we're still at the weekly time frame. This is my weekly time frame. But normally, I'm not going to just analyze from the scratch right now. I'm going to focus on this part, because of this part is the one that is very, very, very absolutely important, because of we need to understand what is going to happen. Currently, right now, as I can see right now on the weekly time frame, I started to realize that the market, it was giving us a pattern that we call the continuation pattern, which is the bullish flag right now. As we can see, I'll just put my trend line. And then normally you realize that the market is just form a W formation, and impulsive and correctively, impulsive and correctively, and impulsive and deeper correct leg, so that we can expect what the market to give us another impulsive leg to push to the upside. So what the market is doing right now, we're still on the uptrend. We're still on the uptrend. As you can see, this is a chart, our chart pattern, which is the continuation pattern, so that we are going to find ourselves having another impulsive leg, because normally we manage to approach our first target here on this high. We managed to approach our first target. So as I can see right now, I'm going to just do what? I'll just mark my highest level from the pattern right now. And then currently right now, I don't understand what made the market to bounce here. I don't have a reason. I don't have a specific reason. What I'm going to just do, I'll place a horizontal line from this point. Once I'm busy analyzing the market, I will understand what made the market to bounce here. Because of once we are trading, normally we have to understand why the market is doing this, why market bounce here, why market give us a pullback here, why the market manage to bounce here. Everything, before you can take a position, we have to understand what the market is doing, because of you'll be saying, let me just enter a position. Normally, you will find yourself on the trap, because of you don't understand what make the market to bounce here and reverse here. Some other time, you'll think like it's a reversal, only to find out it's a just corrective and the market is still going to push to the downside. So currently right now, I'm going to just go to a daily time frame, as there are some other stuff that we cannot understand. Currently right now, I'll just put my trend line, fix it my trend line very well, because of, as I told you, that trend line is very important, the way you put your trend line. First point, second point, it form a trend line. Another one is and then two or more touches, they are forming a trend line. So I'll just put it very well. Good. So as we can see, what really happened here, the market have been give us a corrective and impulsive, corrective and impulsive, corrective and impulsive, and from information, the market dropped, and the market pushed to the upside, creating a trend line right now, creating a channel, forming a pattern. The market, it was moving correctively, forming a continuation pattern, something like this, which is a W formation. That's the reason why the market managed to sell, and then which is a W formation, and the market pushed to the downside. W formation, market push to the upside. Everything, it happened with a reason. Normally, you'll realize even here, it's just an M formation, the market push to the downside. Normally, at the same time, where we are right now, this is the impulsive leg within the channel. But this two candles, it was the corrective movement, so that we can expecting another impulsive leg to push to the downside. Forming what? Forming a 3 touches, which is, I'm going to point it right now, which is first touch, second touch, and the third touch. First touch, second touch. That one is just a pattern. I'm going to point at this one, which is, I will be say it's a 3 touches. and the market give us a clear pattern, which is the continuation pattern, which is the bullish flag. But normally, what we need to understand, why the market managed to reverse here, that's the main question, that's the main point, that's the main fact. So I'm going to just check from the previous. As you can see, market is just broken impulsive here on this candle. We realize that on this candle, the market it managed to give us a corrective movement. As I told you, as I've been giving you the session from Vicksville until on the exclusive forex trading, I told you guys that a stronger zone every time we broken impulsive, not correctively. If we're gonna broken correctively, you must understand that the market is going to reverse and push to the downside again. But we managed to broken impulsive here, and then the market give us a heavy momentum, which is the corrective move, trying to fetch to this level, failing to touch on our trend line and push to the upside. But our main point, we are going to follow this this horizontal line to understand why we call this level is the strongest zone. So at the same time, we started to realize that the market itself, it managed to react here. And then at the same time, the market broken and retested on that level. The market have been fetching to this zone. At the same time, the market have been trying to fetch this zone, trying to respect this zone. So many touches. It's a level that we call this level. It's a psychological level where a lot of people, they are going to follow under the trap on this zone. As you can see, the market have been trying to respect this level. That's the main point. We managed to bounce here. Everything, it happened with a reason. So at the same time, as you can see right now, we have our continuation pattern on the bigger channel. But normally, what's really happening here? As we can see, we're still on the uptrend. That means once you are selling on the Nasdaq, you'll be taking the corrective movement. I'm gonna just pass. Go to an H4, where H4 that we are going to realize that we have the continuation pattern or the reversal pattern. So I move to an H4 right now. So as I'm on H4 right now, let's check what really happened here. I'm on H4 right now. I'm on H4. So you'll realize that within this channel, which is the continuation pattern, the market have been forming so many patterns, so many channels within the channel. And then if you have been following me very well, the previous days I was having the trend line, something like this. I don't know. I don't just remember very well, but somehow I was having a trend line, something like this. But normally it's okay. Let's just follow our analysis, understanding what's going to happen for tomorrow as we are starting a new week. So currently right now, as we manage to broken this trend line, and then you will realize that it's the trend line that we call it our resistance level. This is a trend line is the level that we call it our support level. Buy lower, sell high. Our highest level is our resistance level. Our support level is our lowest level. So at the same time, we need to understand as we broken our trend line. So we are not trading a trend line. We are using a trend line as a guidance. Normally, you are not supposed to say every time once you see a breakout and jump in the market, because the market, it will show you the true color. So we need to understand that why the market it managed to broken and then managed to come back and bounce to this level. It was not retesting a trend line. The market, it was retesting some other zone that we don't see. Let's not put our mind as if the market respect the trend line. You can put a trend line, the market it won't respect the trend line, but the market respect the zone as the market is moving about supply and demand. But I don't want to talk about supply and demand. It will confuse me. The strategy I'm using, supply and demand, I call it major support, major resistance. And then the resistance that are moving with the market, I will just say it's a resistance level or a support level. But the main key, what make the market to reverse here, as we broken here, what make the market to reverse and come back, bounce where the market it managed to give us a continuation. Let's see right now. I'll just put my trend line, my horizontal ray. Okay. Okay. So at the same time, as we can see right now, what's really happening here, you realize that once I will just put what this thing call it rectangular, I'll just put a rectangular line. You realize what the market it was trying to respect here on that level. The market always respect the previous zone, but it doesn't show as it's a zone, but you see. At the same time, this is our highest level. Normally, what I can tell you, I don't want you to fall under the trap. I don't want you to take a position and then hit a stop loss unnecessary. Let me make you aware that when I say that there is a disease that traders, I need to heal the traders to understand that there is the traders they have a disease that they have to be healed, and then I will show you the reason why I say that. Normally, people they're expecting the clear stuff to happen in the market, but normally you realize that what people they're expecting to happen exactly, it doesn't happen exactly. So I'll just make it something here. Okay. The market, let's focus here. The market, it just managed to broken impulsive our trend line and fetch to this level. It is trying to give us our continuation pattern at the same time. And then you realize that the market will start to do what? Let me just fix this kind of things very well. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. So what I'm trying to say, I'm not trying anything. What I'm saying right now, okay, let me just fix it very well so that it sounds like it's an expanding pattern and then it's a continuation pattern. So I don't want people to. In my main point, you realize that most of people, they are expecting the market to bounce exactly. People, they are expecting to find the exactly stuff. But most of the time, there is no way that in the chart you will find the clear stuff. But in the book, you will find the clear stuff. What makes the market to look like it's a breakout, or only to find out it's not a breakout? Normally, I like to make an example about a small candle that is simple, that everyone will understand the main point, what I'm trying to explain. So you realize that once the market is approaching that level, it will show like it's a breakout, only to find out is where that a pin bar candlestick where it started, and then you realize that the market started to reject, forming a pin bar where you expected the market to bounce. Yes, it managed to bounce on that level. As you can see, it managed to bounce, but it trapped a lot of stop loss. It hit a lot of stop loss by this week. So my main point, what I'm trying to say to you guys, I just want to make you aware so that you can be open-minded. The reason why I say that, don't expect the market, as we can see that our highest level is this level, this level. And then don't expect, don't expect to see a clear stuff and then you're going to say, okay, I'm expecting the market to come back, break this high and come back, bounce exactly before we can have another impulsive. They can still, especially the indices, they don't have a respect. They do the way they want to do. They can just fetch it a little bit, fetch this high. After fetching this high, they started to range so that they will they will shoot impulsive. After shooting impulsive is where that they will come back and retest on the previous level. As we can see, that it managed to happen right now. As you can see, we managed to reach our 90% rule at this highest level. And then normally, what we need to understand, what we need to get the point, we'll realize something that is very, very, very absolutely powerful. That right now, our reason for us to see ourselves rejecting here is because of we managed to reach the previous high. We managed to reach our previous high. But let's not confuse ourselves and think the things that are not there. Because of normally where we are right now, we're expecting our overall structure of the market. It's an uptrend. Why we have to think about the selling opportunities? We can see that the market is trying to form an information, and then we keep our mind on the selling position. We'll realize that only to find out it's just a trap or the corrective movement. Our SMC language, they said the market, they still forming a liquidity to broken where? To broken this high, our continuation pattern. So you will realize something at the same time, that what the market is doing, some other time, it's not the things that we see. It's just it's a trap, but we need to think outside the box. You realize that we have this highest level. This level, we didn't retest on that level, this high. So there are high possibility that we are going to find ourselves having this kind of pattern. The market managed to give us another impulsive leg little bit, which is the corrective movement, another impulsive leg, and then forming something like a W formation, and the market give us another impulsive leg to push to the upside, where we'll be saying that the market is still giving us the corrective move. The corrective move, something like this. Guys, you can still hear me? Maybe I'm alone.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. We're still expecting what? Another impulsive leg to push to the upside. This is our highest level that we're still expecting the market to reach that level, reach this high. It's a previous high that we managed to mark it when we are on the monthly time frame. I'm not saying that the market is going to give us this continuation. There are a lot of continuation that the market it can give us. They can give us expanding pattern. They can give us symmetrical triangle. They can still give us a sideways movement, a ranging market. The market it can still move like this and then give us another impulsive. Can you please mute your mic? I'm going to just pass, go to an H1, where we're going to realize that we find our continuation pattern or we find there are some other stuff, zones that we cannot see on the H1, but just to move from H4, but just to move to an H1, we started to realize something. So once we started to be open-minded, we'll realize that there are high possibility that the market is going to give us a pattern like this, which is the continuation pattern, to expecting for the market to give us another impulsive leg, which is it's not the impulsive leg. The market is still collecting a liquidity so that they can give us another impulsive leg to push to the upside. So normally, if we will be selling, as we can see, the market is still confirming the sellers. Our sellers is going to be a corrective movement. The reason why I say that is because of our overall structure. It's a bullish trend. So from a few pairs that I'm gonna just analyze, which is the German 30. I'm not gonna talk too much. I'll just do it fast, so that I was just making you aware. So when I'm analyzing the market, so that you can understand the strategy that I'm using to analyze the market. Hey, Minjani, can you please mute your mic? Thank you. So this is what the market trying to give us, which is information the market is gonna pass, give us to this level, push to the upside, testing our previous until we fetch to this zone. Once we'll be buying, we'll be catching more impulsive because of we'll be at the zones. Buy lower, sell high. So I'm gonna just pass, go to a German 30. As we've seen that in my mentorship, we didn't play with a German 30. We did something that is very detrimental. That's something that is very, very dangerous. And then you'll realize that what make us to see ourselves having a buying opportunity, as I told you guys, that always the market, we buy from the previous zone. I'm not just a trader who just see, oh no, this thing is forming information, so we are going to sell, because of the market is going to trap us with the things that we know. The market will never trap you with something that you don't know. It will trap you with something that you understand. This it's an information. The market is supposed to sell, and then only to find out they will sell for 20 pips, 20 points, and then impulsive push to the upside. As the indices or the stock market, it's a one-way market. So you will realize, as you can see, that the main reason to find ourselves, okay, let me just pass, go to a daily candle. So I'm gonna just work from the previous analysis that I managed to do it. As you can see, this is my lowest level, this is my highest level at the same time. And then you're gonna realize that the market right now, we are on a level that we call a psychological level, where every time the market they've been trying to respect, the market they've been trying to respect, the market they've been trying to respect, the market they've been punching that level. That way we said it's a psychological level. Most of people, they trapped here. Most of people, they trapped here. Most of people, they trapped here because of they was expecting to impulsive to the upside, and the market pushed to the downside, expecting the market to impulsive to the upside. market trap pushing to the downside. After cleaning all the stop loss, market push to the upside. No, it's coming nice. You are going to broken that level, pushing to the downside, fetch to this level, push to the upside. As we can see, we have another pattern here on the monthly time, not monthly time frame, sorry guys, on the daily time frame, but we realize something that on that pattern, the market, it managed to give us a continuation, or I can say a channel. At the same time, I will pass, move it to an H4, where H4 that we are going to realize that we have the continuation pattern or the reversal pattern. So currently right now, what I managed to realize by Friday, I managed to realize something that is very, very absolutely powerful. That is very, very crazy. I don't want to lie to you guys, because of normally the market managed to respect the previous level, which is this level. It's a level that we managed to find ourselves getting a buying opportunity on that level. But let's see. And then you'll realize something that is very, very, very powerful, that we call it, it's a market structure at the same time. But if you don't understand the top-down analysis, you are going to follow under the trap. The market, it managed to give us a corrective movement, which is the first touch, impulsive leg. Sorry, guys, the first touch, market managed to give us impulsive leg, and corrective, market managed to form a second touch and give us another impulsive leg. And then what the market, it managed to give us a corrective move, which is broken a previous high. After broken the previous high, which is this level that I'm talking about, broken this previous high, after broken that previous high, market managed to come back and retest, greeting that zone because of it broken impulsive. After creating a third touch, we buy at the zone. This is a support level. We managed to buy here on the retest, and the market managed to impulsive to the upside. But normally, what I see that is going to happen on the German page, let's just pass. Because of normally my expectation on the German 30 right now, I'm still expecting to fetch to this level where we are going to have a small corrective movement before we can push to the upside, fetching to this high. Right now, indices, if you are selling, we'll be selling the corrective movement. Right now, indices are buying. You are not going to feel comfortable once you are on the selling opportunity. The comfortable zones is where that you'll find it yourself on the uptrend. Let's just pass, go to an H1. Within the H1, as we can see, on the H1, the market, it managed to move sideways. The market, it was ranging. It was a whole about the buyers and sellers. Buyers, they said, I will control this market. Buyers and sellers say, no, I'm the one. Buyers, sellers say, no, I have to do. I'm the one who's going to control. It's a whole. They are fighting those people. So let's see. As we can see, I will say it's a continuation pattern to see ourselves having a heavy momentum, to find ourselves pushing to the upside. So we're going to realize at the previous that we have this high that we didn't find ourselves retesting. It's a ranging market. We are moving under support and resistance. This is our support level. This is our resistance. Sorry, this is our resistance. This is our support level. You will realize that there are high possibility that we'll find ourselves on this kind of movement. In this kind of movement. Before, maybe we'll form a W formation. I will never predict what is going to happen. But more opportunity will be selling a little bit to creating a pattern that is going to give us more impulsive to push to the upside, because of more opportunity are into a buying opportunity. It's either will be forming a W formation or will be 3 touches, 1, 2, 3 touches, which is the triple touch, and having another impulsive to push to the upside. Broken this high, impulsive. Broken this high, impulsive. We're still on the uptrend. Let's just pass, go to a US 30. US 30, I was analyzing user phone last week, and then as I told you that I'm expecting a buying opportunity, and I didn't trade there. I saw that it went up and then spike it up and reject, pushing to the downside. But let's just clean the chart. But let's just close the session, and then let's join on the same link again. I'm going to just close the session. Let's join at the same link. I close and reopen it again. Let's join on the same link. I'll just analyzing the last indices, and I'll just pass to a gold, and I'll just take it one currency or two currency, and then we're gonna done. We'll be done our analysis. So let's just close our session and then join on the same link. Let's save time, guys. I'm closing. Okay. Let's start analyzing a German date, not German date. German date is in my mind. It's my breakfast. That's why it's in my mind. So okay, it's okay. Let's just analyzing. This is my lowest level. This is my highest level that I'm expecting the market to go and respect that level normally. So currently, right now, I'm gonna just pass because of if I can tell you what really happened on the monthly time frame. As I can see, we're still on the uptrend. Is the things that I can tell you, but if I can say, hey, what, I will be lying to you. So I don't want to find myself lying to people. So right now, I'll just pass. I'll just put this level and then pass to another time frame, which is the weekly time frame. Which is the weekly time frame. As we can see right now, what the market it was doing, we have a channel, and the market managed to form a reversal pattern, which is inverse head and shoulders, and the market pass. The market creating psychological level where we've been expecting, where a lot of us, we managed to find ourselves hitting the stop loss on those levels. So currently right now, as I can see, the market have been giving us so many touches. 1, 2, false breakout, trying to fetch and then push to the upside, trying to fetch, and then a third one, the market push to the upside. But let's see what is going to happen. I'm gonna just pass, go to a daily time frame because of there are some other things that I cannot see on the weekly time frame. But just to move to another time frame, something will start to be clear. As we can see, our reversal is the inverse head and shoulders. As we can see, it's an inverse head and shoulders, and then we have this kind of highest level that we are looking right now. This highest level. And I will point it first touch, second touch. Other one is a false breakout. I'll just put it like this. You can see the reason why I said we are not trading a trend line. We use a trend line as a guidance because of if you are trading a trend line, you are going to force this trend line to be here, and then you'll be lying to yourself, say what. So we are not forcing anything. We put the way a trend line is supposed to be. I'm taking from this point and then mark to this point, second point. Other ones, it's a false breakout. I don't want to lie to you guys, say, hey, what. No. It's not the things that I want. So normally, what make the market to make an impulsive leg and then come back to bounce here? As we know that, let's not expect the market to give us the clear patterns as we read in the book. A read in the book is just to collect the information. It's just to collect information. That's why if you realize, if you have been seeing on my book, it's a chart and the drawing so that you can understand how it can happen, so that you can be aware. The clear, once I will draw it, it will be clear. But in the market, it won't be clear. So we'll realize that the market, it was respecting this level, making my psychology trapped a lot of people here. And then we're going to realize from the previous level, let me just take it from here. From the previous level, the market, it managed to respect this level. Always the market respect the previous level. As I was just doing an example so that you can be open-minded, that people, they are expecting the market to bounce exactly here and the market push. My psychology trapped a lot of people as if it's a breakout, only to find out it's not a breakout. We are not going to sell. We are not going to sell. We'll be pushing the market to the upside. I will pass. But my main point, what make the market to reverse here? It's a clear, a previous. The market respect this level, respect this level, respect this level. You realize that the market managed to push impulsive and correctively, and then bounce where the market it managed to respect it and broken impulsive and come back, retest and push to the downside and come back and fetch again and forming information market push to the downside. Normally is where that the market managed to respect that level, to respecting this previous level. So currently right now, what I'm expecting to happen as we are going to trade tomorrow, let's just pass, go to H4 time frame, because of H4 is main used for the continuation pattern or the reversal pattern. So you will realize that the market, it managed to give us this zone. This zone. We can find ourselves having something like this. The market started to range like this, the way the market managed to do it right now, and then find ourselves bouncing here and push to the upside to this level. Is where that I'm expecting my buying opportunity to this level, because of I will be buying at the zone. That's my expectation on the USD. I'll pass, go to an H1, because of H1 is main use for the entry point. As you can see, we're still going to drop a little bit before we can catch another impulsive to push to the upside. We're still expecting more buying opportunity. I'm not going to trade this selling opportunity because of I don't want to find myself under the trend. Once it's broken here, I will think something else. But once it's broken and retested, I will be expecting the market to bounce to this level. But once we're not broken here, we find ourselves rejecting, I will be expecting a buying opportunity. But normally, if we can still push to the downside, my expectation, I'm expecting the market to push to the upside. It's a plan. That's my analysis. This is the analysis. It's telling me like that. Let's just pass. Go to another time frame, another pair. I'll just take AUD USD, AUD USD. Because normally I managed to do the analysis and then I'll just look at from the AUD USD, as you can see. By fundamental, which is, I don't remember very well, it was CPI, NFP. I give the signal, and some of you managed to close, and then I told you to use I didn't give a stop loss, and then I told people, guys, let's not over trade. Let's use a proper risk management, because of I was already know what's going to happen. As I told you that I'm expecting a buying opportunity, but tomorrow I will confirm, because of I was looking this continuation pattern so that we can catch another impulsive move. During the fundamental, we broke an impulsive, we didn't play. But as we can see, our continuation, the market managed to give us a channel, which is the continuation pattern. And then we broken, after broken, the market at the same time still giving us a continuation pattern to expect what? To expect the market giving us another impulsive leg to push to the upside. This is still what I'm expecting to happen immediately once the market open. Because of me, I don't like to trade when the market open. So I'm not gonna just trade. If I will be later, I will be later. But that's my expecting. I'm still expecting this thing to push to the upside, because of I'm still holding this pair. I'm still expecting the market to push to the upside as we manage to hit our first target. I'll pass. Go to another pair, which is the British pound. The British pound, the same thing that I told you guys. I remember I was talking with one guy in a TikTok. I said, okay, let's just wait this thing to come back to this level. It's level that I will be taking more buying opportunity. As you can see, I managed to give them a buying opportunity here. The market went up, hitting a first target. It was about to go and hit a second target. We're still on the uptrend. What we can expect to happen, there are high possibility that we can find ourselves having the corrective movement to come back and fetch this level so that we can impulsive to the upside, fetching to this level, fetching to this level. Yeah, that's my expectation. let's just pass. And then before I will pass, let me just take the gold, because gold, it was doing something else. Yeah, it was doing something else. I realized later, so I just cleaned the analysis and then started from the scratch analysis of the gold, and then I'll just take a 2 currency pairs from you guys. Yeah, I'll just, after I done the gold, I'll just take a 2 currency pair from you. So I'll start analyzing the gold right now on the bigger time frame, which is the monthly time frame. So as we can see, guys, we are still on the monthly time frame. And then as you remember very well, the market, it managed to give us what? It managed to give us our highest level, which is a triple top. And then the market, it managed to give us our lowest level on this level. So at the same time, as you can see, the overall structure of the gold, the market, they've been buying. Once you realize, look at very well. Look what's happening. Look, most of the time, gold is buying. Most of the time, gold is buying. From 1971, it was buying, and then pushed to the downside. But gold, I don't want to lie to you. I don't want to say it's a one-way market. I don't want to say that. But normally, what I know, a two-way market, it's a currency pairs. But on the gold, I don't want to say anything. On that, I don't want to say anything. Let's just leave it like that. It's a gold. Gold is a gold. So this is my highest level. This is my lowest level. This is my major support level. This is my major resistance. I'll just pass, go to another weekly time frame. And then on the weekly time frame, I'll just started to realize something, that we have this level. We have this level. As we have that level, we're going to realize that this is our triple top. And as we have our triple top, there is something that we need to be aware, that I'll just put a trend line to, so that I can make you aware to understand what really happened here. According to myself, as I can see, I see the impulsive move and correctively an impulsive move and the deeper correction. That means I have a first touch, second touch, the market give us another impulsive leg. There are high possibility that in the gold, we are going to create a new high. Let's just pass, go to a daily time frame. First point, second point. And then I have a deeper correction here. And then at the same time, you realize that we have breakout and retest on the daily time frame. And then I'll pass, go to an H4, because of H4 is main use for the continuation pattern or the reversal pattern. As you can see, the market managed to give us in a head and shoulder push to the downside, fetch to this level, a previous level. As always, market respect the previous level. So what I see right now on the gold, I'll just put my trend line to this level. Impulsive and correctively. First point, impulsive, and I'm expecting the market to give us another correctively so that we can expect another impulsive leg. This high is our target. I'll be looking from the previous level. That means once we fail to bounce here, we'll be bouncing to this zone. That's why I said we are not trading a trend line. We can still find ourselves bouncing here and reject having a candle, the market impulsive to the upside. That's my expectation on the gold. Let's just move to see what really happened. I see that double top, but normally we're still on the uptrend. This is what I see. Still, guys, this is what I see on the gold. This is what I see right now on the gold. So I'm expecting a buying opportunity on the gold. Okay, let me take the last currency, guys, from you. Okay. If there is no any currency, guys, any question before I can close the Zoom. Yes, okay. It's a psychological level. The market have been trying to respect this level. Previous always tell a story. Exactly. 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 But normally, guys, if you need my signal for tomorrow, make sure that you sign in my recommendable broker, which is TD Market. And then I see that people, they like RCG Market. That means I'll just give, maybe I'll give a link for RCG Market so that I'll just put, but my recommendable broker that I don't have a stress. I didn't see any of codes is a TD Market. So I see people, they like RCG Market. Hey, what, yeah, you see. So I think I'll just give the link or to link the account under me so that I'll just take them for a monthly, for a 2 months from now until December, January, they will be removed on the group pushing a mentorship, the people that they paid. For now, I'll just help everyone. But the people that they are using my recommendable broker or a link that I will be given. So I'll hear from you guys. If there is no any question, I'll just close right now and then relaxing, take small meditation before I sleep. Today, there is no way I'll go to TikTok. I'm tired. It's not I'm tired. It's just my uh, uh, my my what my TikTok is banned. They reported my TikTok. Hey, what. So I just want to take a few days or months without going live so that they will clear that do stuff. Guys, I'm out. Thank you very much. Thank you. Power. Thank you very much. What session do you trade a German 30? I trade German 30 at 10 o'clock. German 30 uh, since German 30, they managed to change the sessions as we know that we was trading a German 30 at 9:30, but nowadays the session they managed to change. Yes, it's a London session. Thank you for sharing the knowledge. Power. Thank you, my guy. Thank you. So I'm trading a German data at 10 o'clock. It's a breakfast, that one. Guys, I'm leaving. Thank you very much. I'm out. I'm out. Yes, I will do that. Thank you, Mr. Ezekiel. I'll just post on my YouTube.